India all out for 201 against South Africa. Day 3 Test collapse in Guwahati. On Monday, November 24, 2025, Indian cricket fans witnessed a shocking collapse in the ongoing second Test match against South Africa at Barsapara Stadium, Guwahati. India, after facing a huge first innings deficit, was all out for 201 runs in their second innings. This leaves them trailing South Africa by 288 runs and in a very difficult position in the match. The South African team, by contrast, batted strongly to post 489 runs in their first innings, putting immense pressure on the Indian side. This performance has serious implications not just for the current Test but for the series as a whole. India is now under extreme pressure to avoid defeat, and fans are anxious about whether the team can recover in the remaining sessions. South Africa's dominance in the match. South Africa's first innings total of 489 was built on solid batting and excellent strategy. Their top-order batsmen, led by Senyaran Muthusamy and Marco Jansen, ensured that India faced a massive score to chase or respond to. By building a lead of nearly 300 runs, South Africa put themselves in a strong position, allowing their bowlers to apply maximum pressure on India in the second innings. The South African bowling attack was disciplined and aggressive. Their ability to exploit pitch conditions and maintain pressure from both ends caused India's batting lineup to falter. Marco Jansen, in particular, played a pivotal role. He took 6 wickets for just 48 runs, using pace, bounce, and movement to dismantle India's batting order. His performance demonstrates why he is considered one of the most lethal bowlers in world cricket today. India's batting collapse. India's innings started with some hope as opener Yashasvi Jaiswal scored 58 runs, showing his skill and patience at the crease. However, the rest of the batting order could not support him. The collapse came in waves, with middle-order batsmen failing to build partnerships. Many players were dismissed cheaply, unable to handle South Africa's disciplined bowling and clever field placements. The lower-order batsmen also struggled, which meant India could not even reduce the deficit significantly. Key wickets fell at crucial moments, leaving the team at a disadvantage by the end of the day. The lack of partnerships was a major issue, highlighting India's fragility under pressure against a high-quality bowling attack. Factors behind India's struggle. 1. Pressure from South Africa's bowlers. Marco Jansen, supported by the rest of the bowling attack, created sustained pressure with consistent line and length. The Indian batsmen were often forced to play risky shots, leading to dismissals. 2. Pitch conditions. While the Guwahati pitch is not extremely difficult for batting, there were subtle variations in bounce and pace. These conditions became tricky as the day progressed, especially against fast bowlers like Jansen. 3. Poor shot selection. Several Indian batsmen made errors in judgment, playing aggressive shots when caution was needed. This resulted in catchable dismissals and LBWs, contributing to the collapse. 4. Psychological pressure. Chasing a massive total after conceding 489 runs can be daunting. The mental pressure of facing a large deficit seems to have affected the Indian batsmen, leading to mistakes under stress. Key players. Yashasvi Jaiswal, India, scored 58 runs, showing composure and skill. He was the lone bright spot in India's batting lineup. Marco Jansen, South Africa, took 6 wickets for 48 runs, dominating the Indian batsmen with pace and bounce. His performance was match-defining. Senyaran Muthusamy, South Africa, contributed with valuable runs in the first innings, giving South Africa a strong foundation. Implications for the match. India is now facing a critical situation. Trailing by 288 runs, they are at risk of losing by a large margin, possibly even an innings. The team will need extraordinary effort from both the middle and lower order in the remaining innings to avoid defeat. The pressure on captain Rohit Sharma is immense. Tactical decisions regarding batting order, declarations, and how to handle South Africa's bowlers will be crucial in the upcoming sessions. The team must regroup mentally and focus on building partnerships to reduce the deficit. Series context. This match is the second of a two-test series. South Africa already leads 1-0 after winning the first test. A loss in this test would mean South Africa wins the series 2-0, giving them a significant psychological and ranking advantage over India. For India, this collapse highlights vulnerabilities in the batting lineup under pressure. The team must analyze what went wrong and make strategic adjustments to avoid similar situations in the future. Fan and expert reactions. Cricket experts have been quick to analyze the reasons behind India's poor performance. Many cite Jansen's bowling brilliance as the main reason for India's collapse. His pace and accuracy made scoring difficult. Others point to lack of partnerships and consistency in India's batting lineup. Even with Jaiswal's contribution, India could not capitalize. Analysts also discuss mental toughness as a factor, noting that facing such a large deficit can affect decision-making and shot selection. Fans, meanwhile, are divided. Some remain hopeful that India can stage a remarkable recovery, while others worry that the team may not be able to turn the match around given the current situation. Looking ahead, the remainder of the match is critical. India's lower-order batsmen must show resilience and determination to reduce South Africa's lead. Any recovery will require smart shot selection, patience, and building partnerships. South Africa, on the other hand, has the momentum. They will aim to maintain pressure, continue disciplined bowling, and secure a series-winning victory. The mental and strategic advantage is clearly with South Africa at this stage. Conclusion. Monday's Day 3 at Guwahati has been dramatic and challenging for India. Being all out for 201 against South Africa's 489 leaves India in a precarious position, trailing by 288 runs. South Africa's disciplined batting and exceptional bowling, particularly by Marco Jansen, dominated the match. India's only positive was Yashasvi Jaiswal's fighting innings, but the lack of support from the rest of the team highlights vulnerabilities under pressure. Fans and experts will closely watch the remaining innings to see if India can stage a comeback, or if South Africa will seal a convincing series win. This test highlights the importance of mental toughness, partnerships, and strategy in cricket. With South Africa firmly in control, the coming days will be crucial for India to avoid defeat and salvage pride in the series.